talk about the 11 and a half books that I read in November. Half is because I have like 150 pages left in this book and I did not get around to finishing it. Honestly, this reading month was all over the place. I had a DNF, I had a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, I had a 4.5 star. Let's start with the book that I DNF'd, and that is The Night That Finds Us All. I got this book sent by the publisher, but I just simply could not do it. It's supposed to be like an out at sea thriller. It just went into way too much detail about boats and nothing was happening in the beginning and I just could not get into it, so I'm very sorry. The book that I gave 1 star is unfortunately my book club's horror book pick, and that is Sleep Tight. Nothing about this worked for me. It had so many elements that I should have loved, but I don't think it was executed well. Literally couldn't tell you a single thing that happened in this book right after I finished it. Like, I was just waiting for it to be done. And a book that I gave 2 stars is The Amber Glow Candy Store. They translated a Japanese book and it is just the cutest freaking cover. I absolutely love this, but the story itself just fell really flat for me. I feel like they were trying to be so much more profound than it actually ended up being. And then next we have A Mayfly. I also gave this one 2 stars. I was gonna give this 1 star until the very end. I honestly liked what our main character ended up doing and how everything wrapped up and ended. I liked that, so I bumped it up a star. But the whole way through, I was just so uncomfortable. And like, it's a horror book. I mean, look at the cover. Obviously it's gonna make you uncomfortable. But I just was like, what? Like, why? Why are we doing this? I just kind of wish I didn't read this. Apparently I had some kind of theme with the horror books this month because next I read The Eyes Are the Best Part. I actually really liked this one. It starts off seemingly normal. You're following a Korean family and the struggles that come with being a first-generation Asian American. Then just things take a wild, absolutely diabolical turn, and I loved it. And then jumping off of that, another book similar to that one is What Hunger. This one we follow a Vietnamese immigrant family, and then things take a weird turn. I don't want to give too much away. I think I like The Eyes Are the Best Part better. I don't think it's as disgusting and horrifying as The Eyes Are the Best Part, but I still thoroughly enjoyed this one. And then we have Fallen City by Adrienne Young. This is such a beautiful book. I have a full review of what it's about on my page, but this is an absolute yes from me. And then I listened to Slewfoot on audio. I really enjoyed this. Abatha is one of my favorite female main characters. Such an amazing revenge arc. I will say it was a little bit slow and I lost some interest in the middle, but the ending was absolutely crazy. I loved it. I was starting to feel slumpy, so I read 3 Freida McFadden books. I read The Ex, The Wife Upstairs, and The Teacher. Nothing about this was like thrilling until the very end, and the twist in the epilogue was kind of crazy. It did get me, not gonna lie. 90% of the book was not a thriller. It was just annoying drama, and I was just ready for it to be done. And then The Ex was pretty good. I think this is one of my favorites of hers. There's one twist that I did guess, but there was a couple more twists at the very, very end, which did get me. I would recommend this one. And we have The Wife Upstairs. Extremely, extremely predictable. Like, I knew exactly where this was going, but was I entertained all the way through? Absolutely. It's just Freida McFadden coded. And then I did start reading Malice, and I have like 150 pages left of Valor. The first 40 to 50% of this book is very slow. So many characters, and there's not a character list in the first book, so I was on the struggle bus for